Hello Pisces, welcome to my weekly tarot love reading. I am the Tarot Muse and I'm here today. I've got all your cards thoroughly shuffled and laid out, so I'm ready just to dive in, saving us that time. Before I proceed, I'd just like to ask you, please, if you enjoy my video, can you like and subscribe to my channel so that I can keep growing as I'm new to all of this? Thank you. I also want to mention that it's monsoon season in Philippines, so I'm up against the weather elements and you may hear some rain, but hopefully you'll be able to get a sense of what I'm sharing with you, and that is clear enough. So let's get started before the rain comes. Where are we in the present moment? We've got the Page of Wands, Pisces, and what's crossing that is the Judgment card. What was in the past for you? The Seven of Pentacles, and in the future we have the Independence card, Nine of Pentacles. What is conscious for you? Loss. What is unconscious for you? The Knight of Wands. Where are you at, Pisces? Where is the other person at? Conflict. Where is the relationship at? Taking a stand. And what is the outcome? Success. Alright, so in the present moment, so I just want to mention I also have the Lenormand cards over here giving me more information, and then I also do an Osho spread with the Osho tarot cards, which I really like because they bring a sort of a more philosophical Eastern sense to what's personally going on for you. And then I also have the Love Oracle card, so we'll get to that. But firstly, in the present moment, we have the Page of Wands. So this can refer to a passion project, something new that's coming your way, something that you're igniting or starting with. Can also refer to sexuality or to, I have got the Lily card here in the Lenormand deck, and Lily can potentially refer to sexuality. So let's get more information about this. 3 cards for what the Page of Wands is. Okay, so I definitely feel that this is about sexuality because I've got the 8 of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Empress card. So, but let's get more information before I jump to conclusions. So generally, the 8 of Wands can refer to sexuality or passion or intensity of that. The Page of Cups refers to a love offering. And for me, it's still the beginning stages of something, and then we have the Empress, and for me the Empress is around sensuality, but also just pleasure and contentment. So there's an intensity, a passion that's building around this offering that has allowed you to feel this contentment. Let's see what the Judgment card is about, because the Judgment card is crossing the Page of Wands. 3 cards. Okay. Alright, so what you're realizing is that this interaction, or whatever this is that you have been engaging in, it's not honest, because it's the give and take is not honest. So possibly you're giving more, they're taking more, or what they are in it for is purely just to take. And so you're realizing this, and for you, the Judgment card is about walking away from this kind of behavior or this situation. So what is conscious for you right now is the loss, and the loss is this so for the sake of bringing yourself back to a stable place, it's surrendering to the impulsiveness of what happened with this connection. So you're realizing, because I have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So the Knight of Swords is someone that charges in without thinking things through, and or at least they charge in serving their own interests, and it's quite a brash movement. And then I've got the Knight of Pentacles on top of that. So yeah, I think you're starting to realize that you need to ground yourself again, and the best way to do that is just to surrender to what has happened around this loss. How it is potentially that maybe you fell for a situation that was without fully thinking things through, without coming at it with enough discernment. So let's keep going. I can hear the thunderclouds in the background. So we have the Knight of Wands in the unconscious. I'm just hearing it's going to come blasting down. It's going to be really noisy. So 3 cards for this Knight of Wands. Yep. So the Knight of Wands is, I call him the player card, which is not always the case, but he or she, that cool, charismatic, sexual player who is so charming and so good looking, but actually all they are doing is serving their own needs. And it's not always about that, it depends on what the cards are that follow it. But in this case, it's saying the fortune is changing around the exchange with you, and it reaches some kind of stalemate. So there's a possibility that you're still in this right now and you're really enjoying it. But what's asked of you is to realize that this isn't honest. And so for you right now, you're sort of just taking what's coming at you without necessarily having made any changes yet. Because what I see here is what becomes conscious for you is the realization that this exchange is not what you think it is. And that it just automatically reaches some kind of stalemate because it never was going to be long and enduring and consistent. So I also want to read the Lenormand cards that I have over here. I have the Child, Lily, Whip, Clouds, and Coffin. And I'll translate this for you. So Cloud, Lily, and Whip refers to... so Lily is... in this interpretation, I think it's like childish sexuality that is beating. So if you imagine what a whip does. So a whip refers to, it's a dangerous card to have because it shows me it's like sexual conflict, sexual domination, and it's a new experience. Possibly this is something new that you're entered into, or it's childish. It's not coming from a place of maturity, and it's around the sexuality, and it's cutting, and in a way, it's like a sexual predator. And what I see here is it's creating a lot of confusion for you, Pisces, but it's coming to an end because it's the Mountain card is coming up, and that's a card of the obstacles are too intense that are linked to it. But there's obviously something in this that you're needing to learn because the Osho cards are telling me that the present moment is about you seeing beyond the illusion of this whole experience. Coming back to the creator of who you are, the power of who you are, and allowing yourself to realize this burden that you're carrying with this experience so that you can let go into the ripeness of who you are. So this is translated from the Osho reading, and it's talking about how you are not conscious of this burden that you're carrying with this experience. And it's about letting it go, seeing beyond the illusion of this whole experience. Okay, so coming back to the reading, in the past we have the 7 of Pentacles, okay, and there's the reviewing of the destruction and the walking away and the changing perspective. Okay, so possibly I was wrong where you did realize in the past that this was very destructive, and so you walked away from it and changed your perspective around it. You reviewed what was going on and you made new decisions moving forward. So this could be another situation, or it could be this present situation that you realized maybe recently or a week ago, and now you're busy walking away from it, or this is a previous situation. So it's one of the two. For some of you it may be different. Then let's see where you're at right now, Pisces. So we've got the Page of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. So Page of Swords is the intellectual curiosity, the intellectual reflection, examining or trying to understand. And I'm getting this feeling. So what I'm getting here is the Queen and the King of Pentacles, and then the Apathy card, okay? And so there's a possibility that this could indicate seeing perhaps there's something in you that craves these experiences that are shocking. Maybe it allows you to feel some kind of aliveness. Maybe there's something in you that is resistant to the formalities of dependable and consistent relationships that are more traditional and routine-like, potentially. Perhaps you see that as boring. I just want to get another card. Moving away from how it is that you were trapped and emotionally. Okay, so, possibly there was a relationship like that where it was too consistent and too routine and too, maybe it just possibly got boring for you. And I see here that you moving away from that. You felt trapped in it. It kept you up awake at night. And now you're working towards some kind of balance around that, around the independence of the home. So, and new beginnings. So this is interesting for me because I feel like I've got two situations going on here. So on the one hand, there's the present situation that you're in, and then there's this other situation where I see you in a committed relationship. You come up as the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's very grounded, but there's boredom around it. So, and then I see you reflecting on it and reflecting on this boredom and how this boredom made you feel, where you felt trapped but even though you felt all those things, the thing with this boredom card is that we're so focused on what we're not getting out of the situation that we don't see what's been offered to us by the universe or existence, whatever you want to call it, divine intervention behind us. We don't see what's there in the experience, in the situation. And so I see you reflecting on that and working at bringing yourself back into a balanced place within this home environment in order to create new beginnings. So, okay, the plot thickens. All right, so for the other person, what is going on for them? And we have the Five of Cards, which is the conflict, the Five of Wands, which is the conflict card. And we've got the tradition, we've got the manifesting, the Queen of Cups. So with regards to the conflict, what they're conflicted with is what they're conflicted with. So we've got the Magician card in the center, and this is about bringing things into manifest. And on either side, we have the Hierophant, which for me is very much around higher wisdom, but also tradition. And on the other side, we have the Queen of Cups, which is you, Pisces. Queen of Cups or King of Cups rules the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So this person wanted to manifest this traditional. They were having conflict with the tradition and with you and manifesting that, and so either this card is about them having a struggle with the tradition of the relationship, or they wanted that, but now there's conflict around it and they're meeting the conflict around it. So it's one of the two. So I'm getting themes of tradition and and on both sides I'm getting themes of tradition versus freedom for you and for them. And so it's not clear for me yet who is what. So I get a sense that it may be for you, because I do see you feeling trapped and working at finding some kind of balance with the tradition. And you are Pisces after all, and Pisces doesn't like to be contained by any kind of box or thinking or system. And so, but at the same time, we can become our own, we can be destructive to our own growth by not allowing some kind of containment. And we all have something to learn. You know, the opposite end of Pisces is all about structure. It's Virgo. It's all about containment. Okay, so where is the relationship at? I've got the 7 of Wands. Let's get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I've got the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of struggle. So it's, in a way, with both of you, there's some kind of taking of a stand. So one part of you is still in this relationship, but another part is looking out. And it's meeting the struggles right now within the relationship. It's like you've been through an arduous journey with this, and it's been a struggle. It's a real struggle. It's suffering, and the love is a struggle. And I'm getting a King of Wands here again. So we had our Knight of Wands over here, and possibly it's around the passion, the sexual passion. The sexual passion is a struggle. And so there's some kind of, taking time out. So I'm not sure what kind of a struggle it is. Hopefully it's not abusive struggle, because we do have Lily and Whip card over here. Okay, so the outcome is, let's get 3 cards. 1, 2, yeah. So we have the public success card, or success card, for the outcome. And what I'm seeing is that we've got the card of illusion in the middle. It's the 7 of Cups, okay? And then on either side of that, we have the 10 of Cups and the relationship. So it shows me that the happiness was not, let's get another card. Yeah, okay. Yeah, looking away. Putting down the burden. So for you, it's putting down this burden that you carry around a love, and coming back to a place of happiness, because there's a lot of opportunity in this for you, Pisces. So if there is this younger relationship or this other sexually destructive relationship that you are in, it's moving away, that is destructive, and getting out of that, that's coming to an end. It's creating confusion, and possibly seeing the benefits in this more traditional connection that is emotionally fulfilling and serving for you. And then for the outcome card, I have the 9 of Pentacles, which is the emotionally and financially independent card. And and what I've got over here is the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Moon. So let's just get, and the Aloneness card. So I see that there's a period for you in the future where you're financially independent, and you're seeking financial independence, and you're seeking security within yourself, but you keep having to meet these destructive, like addictive experiences that are confusing. It has to do around sexuality, and this period of aloneness will allow you to understand how it is that it ties in with your abundance, how it potentially affects your ability to be independent in a secure, emotionally fulfilling way, and financially independent. And so the future will bring a powerful period for you where you can reflect on that and let it go. Okay, so just again, taking charge of your future, putting down the burden, and then again, the illusion, success. So I just like to clarify, actually, now that I've got this final outcome card, I do see you being alone, and I do see that whatever this relationship is, you move away from it, and because it comes with illusions. but that you reach your own emotional fulfillment and you reach your own place of happiness because you're able to put these burdens down. Whew. Okay, that feels a little bit clearer. So, yeah, I hope that sheds some light. It's quite a complex situation. You know, it's always easier to go deeper in a one-on-one. So if I did resonate with someone of you, you're welcome to connect and we can go deeper in a reading. I always combine my readings with astrology, so it goes so much deeper. And we can also do it between you and another person and their astrology as well, to find out what all the karmic connections and patterns are that exist between the two of you and what they've come to teach you. So I hope this allowed you to understand a little bit better what's going on. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and leave your comments. I'm always interested to hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.